gosh. Hey guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Hubney Organizing Laboratory. As you can see, a little bit of a mess behind us. So I'm doing like a vlog style video today. I wonder if that's something you guys would like to see. I am not dressed up. I don't have any makeup on. I have like my cap on with like my hair's not done. So I hope you guys appreciate this sort of improv style video. Anyway, it's just me in the house today with my little friend here. This is Mr. Clover. Say hi, Clover. Clover is an 8-month-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and we'll be doing a video on how to organize with puppies later. Yes, you make the house a little messy sometimes, yes, and a little disorganized, but I love you. You're fabulous, sis. Isn't he cute? He's super cute. Anyway, today we're gonna go and, sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder and not the lens, you guys. I'm going to organize the bathroom today because this little area, so you see my ring light set up there, this little area right down here below my cabinets, as you can see, it's pretty organized, but I'd like it to be a little neater. This guy, he follows me everywhere. Do you not love that? He's so freaking clingy and I love it so much. Anyway, I'm going to get it sort of a little better. So one thing people beat themselves up about, especially with organizing, is that once I set up a system for a space like this and it doesn't end up working, 100% great for them, they get really discouraged and say, oh, I'm not really good at organizing. But truthfully, it is a trial and error sort of thing to be doing, and going back and reevaluating these spaces, a few times a year, or depending on how often you use them, is a pretty good plan to do. And actually what I do around my house, most of the time, since when I see clients, I end up seeing them and reorganizing a space in their house that we did before, just because, if you use it for a while, it's not working, we're gonna try something different. So we're gonna try something different with this bathroom cabinet, and I have a helper for sure. Clover, say hi to the people on the internet. Say hi, internet. Hello. Hello. This is my little assistant. He's gonna help me out today. Okay, so here is my bathroom cabinet. I have set up like a drawer system here. So these drawers came from Container Store. I used to work there and used to work for Container Store. These drawers are discontinued. I don't know why they did this. This little system of drawers, this little whole thing was amazing. They have something different now, but I know they are discontinued. But I think that you can get something similar from Muji. A Muji store just opened in Boston and I have yet to visit, but I will link a very similar product down below. I think they're actually similar dimensions as well. Anyway, in this first drawer, I have all hair products. So I do have natural hair, so people who have naturally curly hair or like Afro-American hair tend to hoard these products, and I am no exception. I do have a lot of products just because I like to try different things on my hair to see what works. So that's that. That works fairly well, but I'm gonna see if there's anything I can get rid of in there. And he's licking something here. What are you doing? Okay, and down here, shocker, is more hair products. I've got my hair dryer, which I hardly ever use, some hair styling things. It's basically hair styling things, but there's some hair products like actual gels and stuff down here too. So we're gonna see if we can sort of consolidate that stuff to just one drawer. I'm gonna open that drawer since he seems to be licking something on the base here. This drawer is actually full of medicines, like prescription medicines, or like, actually here's my, this doesn't belong here. This actually didn't fit here. So this is a replacement flosser. So actually I'm gonna take that out and find a new home for it, because this is just supposed to be medicine. So we're gonna go through that and figure out if anything can come out of here. This is actually not supposed to be in here either. This is a razor holder. I don't know how that ended up in there. But you see, organizing is not a perfect thing. I mean, every now and again you need to go through and find out, what's gotten out of place. My goodness, do I need to give you something to do? You're a very cute assistant, but you're not helping. Okay, in here is my toothpaste stuff. I do have a little container full of baking soda that I keep in there, just for times when you want to feel extra clean, floss and all that stuff in there. And I have basically razor stuff in here. This works really well. I don't think I'm going to change anything about that. This little drawer didn't have a job, and I put it in here, and right now it just has jewelry cleaning stuff in here. which tends to work really well. I have the charger for my Clarisonic in here. I guess that works fine. This is Listerine and cleaners, and the back is what's really concerning me. Is there's some like empty packaging back there and the first aid kit. I would like to be able to access that easier. Up here is kind of an issue as well. I've got some body creams that I use. I actually think this guy is empty, so I should just buy a new one. But there's some body creams and lotions back there, so those tend to work up there, but we'll see if we can come up with something better. And this is all of my hair stuff. And this is a little plate with like hairpins in it. That tends to work okay, but I tend to forget they're up there. And this drawer is full of my husband's stuff. I'm not going to open that. I don't think that he would appreciate me showing that on the internet. And this also belongs to my husband as well. We're going to see if we can work out something a little better for him. He's going to town licking. Do you need something to do, little puppy? I think you do. Anyway, I'm going to set up the camera and start organizing. Okay, so honestly, the first thing I'm going to do is actually take everything out, and that's what I think that you should do when you organize any space anyway, because I'd like to line the bottom of this with some plastic liner. I have this in my kitchen sink, and I noticed it's really good for if sometimes some water can get in here and it makes the bottom of the cabinet really disgusting. So this is a fairly new cabinet. This is a new condo. We've only lived here for a year, so I want to keep these in good condition for as long as I can, so I'm going to protect it. So actually I want to show you guys what the deal is. It's kind of disgusting in here. You can see a lot more because it's white. It's not really focusing. But there's actually a place where water has gotten down in here from getting water behind the faucet and things like that. So this is a good time to now protect this area so it doesn't get too corroded. As you had mentioned, the product I'm actually going to use is it's called Plastomat. And it's really cool. It's got a ribbed side and a smooth side. So I have to go downstairs to our storage area to get more. But I think this is a section I used before. I think this is going to be good for one of the sections, and then I'll have to cut a new one for the other. Be right back. Here's a dumb thing to do while organizing. Put stuff on the toilet and then realize you have to use the toilet. I don't know why I didn't put the Plastomat in here when we originally moved in here and I was organizing all the spaces. I think I just got lazy. Don't do that. So obviously I'm cleaning the space here. I'm gonna go one more pass with the cleaner, and in case you're wondering what this is some diluted Mrs. Meyer's lavender cleaner. It smells so good and it's fairly safe to use around pets and children, I suppose. Speaking of pets, hello. Hello. So it's pretty clean in here now, and also to let you guys know, Clover has parked himself in the closet with his little chew toy so that he can watch me and chew at the same time. Aren't you smart, buddy? Anyway, I decided just to cut a piece that fit, and I'm going to reuse that other piece in another spot of my home. So now this time I'm gonna do rib side down, so that if any water gets up underneath this little piece of plastic, it'll dry easier. So I actually did put that shorter piece in here on top of the other piece because I do like the rib surface, and this way I can kind of have it on both sides even though it doesn't fit perfectly. So let's try and reorganize the stuff that's in here. So as you saw there, I gave the containers sort of a quick wipe down with some cleaner just to make sure they're nice and clean. And I'm actually gonna put a lot of these drawers back in place, and then I'm gonna go through the contents, but I might put them back in a different configuration. I'm just gonna see what works. So here's the situation. The Plastomat makes it just a little too high for this guy to fit underneath the pipe. So let's try some. All right, it goes in pretty snugly with one layer of Plastomat, so that little extra piece is gonna go bye-bye. Oh my gosh. No. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the medicine drawer. That's the only prescription drug I'm keeping. I think the rest of them are not good anymore. This stuff is questionable. No, this is the good stuff. And this stuff is expired. So we're gonna put it all back. And I actually, the only thing I recommend keeping with packaging wise is, let's focus, is actually iPhone boxes. So I have one from my iPhone 4S, which was a little while ago, and they actually make really terrific drawer organizers. So let's do that. So I finished, but I will tell you, I had to take this one and exercise him because it's raining outside, but he doesn't like to go out in the rain, so we had to play ball in the hallway for a few minutes. But since it's raining, I put his little boots on, and he's so funny because he sounds like a little horse clippity-clopping with the boots on, because they're like legit boots with like bottoms and everything. It's so funny. All right, come on, let me take those off. Let's take those off. Come here, buddy, come here. Let's take those off. Let's take them off. In case anyone's interested, these are, I got these off Amazon. Stop. And they're called My Busy Dog. And they're like really good quality. They have little treads on the bottom and everything, and they stay on his feet, and he feels very bouncy when he has these on, right? But you really like to bite them, don't you? Yeah, but you cannot bite them because they're shoes. All right, I am all done organizing. Clover is a very good little helper. He is probably gonna go to sleep soon because we've been running around for the last 20 minutes. Anyway, so, and the stuff on the counter is the stuff I am basically removing from the space. You guys saw that this is actually empty, it's true. This is one of those like holders for the wet cloths, but it's down there, it doesn't do any good, so I'm gonna find another home for that. This is the top to a container that I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna locate it sometime soon. This is the window cleaner. It's almost done, so I'm gonna actually put it below the sink in our kitchen. This is the plate with the hair stuff on it. I'm gonna repurpose this plate and use it somewhere else. I normally would get rid of something like this, but it was given to me by someone very special, and I really should I really like it and I want to hold on to it. The thing about sentimental items is it's not terrible to keep them, but just make sure they are serving a purpose or they're really making you happy. So let's take a look in the cabinet. Oh my gosh, she's just passed out there. So I rearranged the cabinet, and as you can see, I got rid of this drawer unit. I actually don't use a lot of the stuff in there, so I'm gonna rehome this, and if I really need to grab some of the stuff and really put it back in here, I'll sort that out at, you know, whenever that occurs. But when I was honest with myself, I didn't use a lot of this stuff. It's basically like the hair wraps and like the combs and stuff like that. I really don't use that. I mostly just used hair elastics and things like that. So I put basically all of my hair tools, things that weren't products to use in your hair, I put here. So I put, these are things I'm using when I'm, you know, after I wash my hair and I'm styling. This is where I put the ponytail holders and things like that, shower caps. And I basically have some bonnets and things like that too, and other styling tools. See my hair dryers there. So basically these are all like non-products. So I had a mixed drawer here below, but that's no longer. I have placed all of the products in here. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you this is not all of my hair products, but this is, you know, most of them. I do have a little collection that I'll show you in another video that I basically use every day. These are like the every now and again ones, like when I'm doing a major styling or a major wash of my hair, I like to grab for some of this stuff, but not everyday stuff. And I did not change any of this. I did bring the first aid kits forward so it's easier to get at. And this little drawer unit just has Band-Aids in it and Neosporin. If I really have, you know, if I cut myself in the kitchen or something like that, I just want to be able to get at this really easily. And this little drawer unit is really handy for that. It's from the Container Store. They do still sell this one, I think. And this one I kept the same. This has my Clarisonic charger and actually has hand sanitizer in it too now, and jewelry cleaner. I do use this pretty frequently to clean my wedding band and my engagement ring. I kept this same Listerine location and did move the Clorox back a little bit. I do use those pretty frequently, but they're easy for me to get at. All I have to do is reach behind the Listerine and get at that. And then I moved my husband's stuff closer together so that he can more easily grab this. This is his everyday stuff that he'll just put this on the counter in the morning and grab from this. And this is just like every now and again stuff. And the stuff in the back is stuff he never uses. I think it's basically like shaving stuff. Since he has a beard, he doesn't really do that very much. And some sunscreen. So that's not something he uses all the time because we live in Massachusetts, where it's only sunny for like, I don't know, 4 months out of the year. So that is way back there. And I think there's some cleaner for his dental stuff back there as well. So, and I also repurposed, oh, actually I did make this fit. It's very snug up underneath the pipes there under the sink, but it did fit with one layer of Plastomat. So I couldn't put 2 layers like I wanted, but it does fit. I did clean out the stuff that expired from the medicine cabinet, and basically I did reuse the iPhone boxes as drawer dividers, which is very handy. Keeps everything from getting too crazy. Got some natural stuff here. This is like tummy soother stuff. I have some like gooseberry extract and some essential oils here, and these are just regular conventional medicines like pain relievers and stuff. And this is a travel pill case in case I have to travel or something's happening. I did throw away the majority of the prescription medicines that were in here. They were expired. You have to be really careful about throwing away prescription meds. A good place for them to go is actually the trash with something undesirable such as old coffee grounds or something like that, so that it's not tempting for people to go and grab them. And you should also take the label off of the bottles so that people can identify what they are, especially if there's some sort of narcotics. I did have some like oxycodone type pain relievers from when I had finger surgery. And I got to add, I didn't actually use those pain relievers. I don't like narcotics, and I think, this is just my personal opinion, I think that they give those medicines out a little too frequently. All I needed was Advil during my finger surgery and I was all set. I mean, I've been in pain where I did need that kind of medication, but that was not a big deal for me. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. I also put my loose, this is actually a flosser and an extra toothbrush just in case anyone needs it. I actually use a Sonic Care toothbrush, so I don't really need a manual toothbrush, but if anyone else needs it, like if they have to stay here, there's one for them. And we got our cold medicines in the back along with our hulls and stuff like that, just in case, focus. Just in case someone, you know, has a sore throat or something like that, that's there for them. And that is that, and it's nice and because it's away from a lot of the humidity in the bathroom. I know you're not supposed to keep medicines in the bathroom, supposed to keep them like somewhere cool and dry, but this is pretty sufficient, keeps most things cool and dry. So that is the reorganized bathroom cabinet. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Clover is like totally... You can't sleep here, buddy. You gotta go to your bed.